When I think about sexual assault survivors, I think about the lack of safety they felt in that moment, the emotions that they were experiencing. And then it makes me think about the people in my own life, the people who've experienced a similar type of abuse and trauma but haven't spoken up about it. Sexual assault remains an issue that we don't often talk about. It remains in the dark. And I'd like to be a part of a process that brings that issue to light. I've been engaged in the anti-sexual violence movement since I've been 20 or so years old. I started off being able to serve survivors who've experienced trafficking and or exploitation. And since then, that has grown to where I've been able to support folks who've experienced sexual abuse, sexual assault, and DV as well. I currently serve on the board of TASA, which is the Texas Association Against Sexual Assault, and I'm also a proud HEARTeam Advocate with HCWC. It's so important that everyone who is responding to a sexual assault call is trauma informed. I recently went on a hospital call with HCWC. From the scene nurse to the responding officer to the advocates, it was clear we were all on the same page. We had a SANE nurse who was incredibly compassionate and patient with both of the survivors who were at the hospital. We had an officer whose language and approach made it clear how trauma informed he was. And then we had two advocates who were able to simultaneously provide resources and support to both the survivors who were in the space and their families as well. When you have a cohesive team like that respond to a sexual assault call, it can serve as a catalyst to really jumpstart a survivor's healing journey. Too often, survivors of sexual violence are blamed for their own victimization, primarily due to a lack of understanding. However, it's so important that they know that it's not their fault. Our job as first responders is to plant a seed of healing by providing the support and resources that they need to rewrite their own stories.